Hey everyone, it's Kathy the Backyard Stamper, and I'm popping on a minute or two early for a change. So I hope that you are having a great day. I'm just going to check my device and make sure that I'm live on that. And all right, I see I am. So great. So I hope you guys are doing well. I've been really busy between my stamping and helping my mom and dad out. I also canned 14 pints of peaches yesterday, or last night, yesterday. My mom helped me. I had to help her, and then she helped me, so it was really nice. And then my husband and I have been doing round dancing. On Tuesday nights we did the cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. I had that stuck in my head now. It's since Tuesday night. And then Wednesday nights we do square dancing, so it's really a lot of fun. But man, I am busy. Hello, Deborah from New South Wales, Australia. Good morning to you. So tonight we're going to do one of the kits, and sometimes Stampin' Up! Comes out with 2 or 3 kits a month. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. But the kits, I think, have just been getting better and better. So I really like to show them to you, and what I like to do is just put them together like the directions say. You can do your alternatives and go crazy and maximize the kits, no problem. But I just want to show you what it looks like if you get the package and do them just like they say. So I'm going to flip the camera down. Hi Susie, I hope you're feeling well. So this kit here is called Handmade and Heartfelt. The item code is 166213, and it costs $32 in the US. So I was like, wow, $32. You know, normally their kits are around between $14 if they're non-stamping, or $23 or $24 if they're stamping. So I was like, wow, $32. Well, let's look and see what is in this $32 kit, because I was really surprised. Okay, so you're going to get a stamp set, which I've already put it on blocks, so we'll be ready to go. 2 more. This says to and from, but the sentiments are thinking of you, hello sunshine, thanks so much, wishing you the best, and happy birthday. So a great all-purpose sentiment set, and I mean, who can't use those, right? And then let's see what we've got. I never know where to cut this, so I don't want to cut my stuff, you know. All right, hey Debbie. All right, so let's see what we've got. This spot is Secret C, and I'm going to use my big pad just to make it a little easier for me. And let's get out all this stuff. And just remind me, I have some housekeeping at the end, so don't let me forget. Move this box out of the way. There. All right, so let's look at the directions. Well, first of all, let's see what we've got. Here's the sentiments. And what I do is I just put these like back to back and put them in a little cello envelope that we sell, and then I have them ready to go. Actually, I'll have the English side going. And then I might mark on the top sentiments, or all occasion sentiments, or birthday if they're a birthday kit or something like that. So they gave us some twine. That's always fun. Glue dots, some embellishments, and you get a stamping block. So I don't mind these glue dots at all. I know they drive some people crazy, but I don't mind it. I've kind of figured them out. So I'm going to just take out my little embellishments. I'll set the block aside because I already put the stamps on my own block. Okay, so we get this piece here. There's 5 different cards in this kit, and you're going to make 2 of each design. So you get the envelopes are all the same, so we'll set those aside for right now. A nice size sheet of dimensionals. Woo woo, I love that. Some tags. All right, so here's one of the cards. We're going to make 1 of each design, okay? I don't need to make all the cards here with you. I just want to show you what each one does. Grab my bone folder. Okay, so I'm going to set the extra one aside. So we have that one. A nice rainbow pattern. It looks like the boho vibes. And then this one is a party of pennants. And these cardstock pieces are pretty good quality. So, you know, I don't feel like I have to do anything to them to jazz them up or strengthen them. I think they're pretty good. Another set of tags, and then we have a Secret C card base. Okay, so there's our 5 card bases. I'm going to set this packaging aside as well. So I have my little pile over here. Hopefully, yep, that's out of the way. Okay, so here's my 5 card bases. And then each one's going to have a doodad, so I'm just going to take one and set it aside. Another doodad. I love calling them doodads. Okay, and the other one was this one we had out first. This one here. So one of these. Okay, so here's my 5 doodads, and I've got some punch outs. So let's wait till we get there for this one, and then we'll do that. And I'll build the box after, because you guys are going to be so shocked at how nice this box is. I was floored. All right, there's our doodads. Let me go ahead and punch out all these so that they're ready to go. They did give you an extra, which I love. I'm just going to punch them all out, even though we're not making all the cards, because then I can get rid of my frame here. Less clutter. And one more. I love how you guys all just jump in and start chit-chatting with each other. It's like that is what the Stampin' Up! Community is all about. I love that. That's why I do what I do. Don't forget, too, that there's a stamp sale going on today. 15% off of stamps. And there's also stamping tools that are on sale, like the chamois, the blocks, the brayer, I forget what else. So I think I just need one of each of these. So let me just set these others aside. Oops, there's one. So they gave me one extra of each of the labeling pieces, which is nice. You never know if you make a mistake. Okay, so let's look at the directions. All right, so the first part's the box, and we're going to do that part last. So the first one is this card here, and this is kind of nice because it uses those punch outs. So I've got my Secret C base. I've got this little piece. That's going to go on like so. And then we need a seashell, and I can't remember what kind of shell. No, it's not a conch, is it? This is a scallop shell, I know that. All right, so I have those. And let's just jump right in. This one gets the wishing you the best. Another thing that's on sale is the Stampin' Pierce mat. And since they're going to all photopolymer stamps, you might want to pick one of those up, or two, you know. All right, so this one says, wishing you the best. So I always stamp on my scrap paper to make sure I'm getting a nice image. And we'll put that right about there. All right, so that's done. Before I close that, I am going to stamp the inside. Now I took out another stamp set that I love, and I can't believe it's already, it might even be gone. It was on the last chance. Oh, thank you, Kim. Papered Chef says it's a Welk. That's that one. So, okay, so I love these stamp sets, Pattern of Friendship. And so this one says, wishing you the best. And I am going to say, that, you know what would be good is let's keep in touch, because it's like wishing you the best, let's keep in touch on your new job or moving. I think I'll do that because I don't have any kind of stamp like that. So let's get that one out of the box. Let's keep in touch. Oh, my friend Anne that just moved to Vermont. That would have been a good one for her. And it still is. Okay, so let's keep in touch. It's a little one, but that's all right. Let's keep in touch. Just like that. Okay. So we've got our outside and our inside done. Need that. And now let's build our card. So if you follow the directions, and this part I am going to just kind of wing, but they show you where to put the dimensionals. So this is saying 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, but I'm going to put one on the side too to help support it so it doesn't sink. And then on your labeling piece, one side's going to get tucked under, so they only have the dimensionals on the other 2 sides, and then they're showing to cut one of the dimensionals in half for the Welk. So we'll just put as many dimensionals as we want on it because that's what we like to do. Who says I only can use 6? I might want to just use more than 6. I am having a Whatnot sale. Oh, you're asking Kim. I'm having one on Friday night at 6 p.m., which is right after Kim's sale. So I think she's going to try to raid me. I hope. Yes, that is tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's tomorrow already. Friday. Woo! I'm going to be doing wooden stamps and punches primarily. Lots of, I have a whole laundry basket of punches. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that down, just like so. Okay, and then this is going to go right here, so that's going to get popped up. And we'll just put, I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. Last time I think I tried to tuck it under and then it was hard to do. Okay, so this is where I really struggle, is this looping the thread. I don't know why. I can't get it. But we'll try. We'll try. And the other hard, oh, I got it the first try. I can't believe that. Alright, so I'm going to just go make 2 big loops like that. 1 big loop. Whoops, I need more tail. Okay, 1 big loop. Like so. Then I'm going to bring them together. And should have kept that out. Okay, so there's that. And that, oh, maybe I will be able to get this one this time. Okay, and then this is going to go, so this has to go a little more curvy, and this goes like so. Okay, so now I'm going to just use a little tiny bit of tear and tape to hold this down. Mine's at 6 Eastern time. Okay, so I'm just sticking a little piece of tape on there. It doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to hold that string. Okay, so now I've got my welt is going like so, and my scallop's going to go right next to it, like so. Okay, pretty easy. And I don't think I need to cut it in half. I'm just going to be strategic where I place it. This one here, it only needs it on the side. I'll just take one of these smaller size pieces. Okay, so what I've done is I've straddled the white with my dimensionals. So, like so. All right, so now let's see. I need a little tiny piece of tape on this side. Oh, that would be great, Susie. They're fun even if you're just watching. Until you buy 2 pairs of the same shoe like I just did. But it was a 2-for-1 sale. Okay, so you got 2 sandals for 1 price. And I love one of the sandals a lot, and the other one I'm not convinced they're not going to give me some blisters, so at least one of them will be really nice. Okay, so this is going to come down here, so I need to move this dimensional to the bottom like so. This is the only card that I felt was a little bit weak, if you will, but that's the only one. We'll bling it up. We'll do all our bling at the end though. Alright, so there's card number 1. Alright, I'll set that right here. And then let's do card number 2 is the rainbow. So let's bring out this one. Hello Sunshine. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, thinking of you brings a smile to my face. That's a great stamp for that one. All right, so let's get our stamping pieces. It's this one. Hello, Sunshine. Like so. My Secret C ink pad. Okay, let's get my stamping pierce mat. Do that. Okay, here we go. And it's pretty much in the middle, a little to the left. Very nice. And thinking of you brings a smile to my face. I love that. Do you think I got enough ink on that block? I got it all over the place. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh. All right, let me just clean that up because I know I'm going to get it all over everything. And that is like Night of Navy. You don't want the blue smudges. Night of Navy is one of those colors that no matter if I'm just using it for a teensy tiny reason, I get it all over me. And this one. Okay. Alright, we cleaned up. Alright, so we got our rainbow, and then I got my Hey Sunshine. This is going to go like so, right over the top. Pretty neat. Alright, let's close this dangerous puppy up. And put some dimensionals on. All right, and they say to put a half kind of right on that one, so we'll do that. It's just because there's a lot of space in between and they don't want it to sink. No sinking allowed. Okay. I had to take the Whatnot app off of my front page of my phone so that when I picked up my phone, I didn't see it because it was just too easy to hit it and then you see live auctions going on and it's like, you know, all sorts of ones, shoes or crafts or whatever. It's just too easy to just start watching and then all of a sudden you bid and, you know, so I had to move it. So now I have to consciously go on it if I want to watch. Okay, so that is mostly crooked. Of course, I got all those dimensionals. Let's see if I can, I didn't really press them down too hard, so let's see if I can get them off. Just enough to move it a little bit. There. Okay, we'll just move that like that. Okay. It's got a little more room at the top, but that's all right. That is okay. All right, let's try another big loop and see if I can do it 2 times in a row. I think this is what I was doing wrong. I was really trying too hard to loop them. So we want to make our loops nice and big. And then a piece of tear and tape. Let me flip that guy back over. So I don't want them to crisscross and get all twisted. La 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 la, Kim, I don't hear you. I'm kidding. We all support each other. All right, so there we go. It is helpful though to watch other people do their auction because it gives you some ideas of how to organize your stuff and how to tag your stuff and all that kind of stuff. All right, so there's that. I put my tape up a little too high. And am I going to be able to get that off? Let's see. I can. I just want to move it down a little. There. Because I was going to end up covering the first hump there of the rainbow and I didn't want to do that. All right. So now I need my dimensionals. And I need them on the bottom side really good. And one right there. All right, so the other thing with this kit is Stampin' Up! Is using this kit as part of their World Card Making Day celebration. Now I am going to be using the Road to Christmas kit because I already had a class scheduled and that was the class that I was planning to do for World Card Making Day, but my class is in the morning and World Card Making Day is in the afternoon. So there's card number 2, looking good. We're cranking right along. So this one is going to be a birthday. And I was sad that they covered up so much of the pennants, but I'm going to do it the way they tell us to do it. I'm going to be a rule follower. Okay, so for this one, I am going to use, I've got this longer stamp that says, "You bring so much joy and laughter to my life." Love it. That's going to go on the inside, and happy birthday is going to go on the outside. So let's bring this back in. Okay. Susie, are you in your boot yet? Okay, so that part's done, and then this one gets the green happy birthday, and that is right here. How many of you use the kits, you know, for personal stamping, gifts, or holding classes with them? I really, really like them, and they have come a long way. If any of you have been around for when they first started doing them, they were pretty... But they've listened and... Oh, good, good, Susie. And Debbie says she uses the kits. Yes, and I just think they've heard us about the weight of the cardstock and some of the other concerns, and I think they've really improved them quite a bit. So we'll go ahead and put this down, some dimensionals here. My husband is just getting home. I hear the garage door opener. He's retired now, so he's going golfing as much as possible, because once daylight savings time comes, then it changes a lot. So the best part is he does not have to get up at 4:30 anymore, and he is very, very happy about that. Okay, and truthfully, he was already golfing on Thursday, so he just doesn't have to rush home from work to do it. All right, so that's going to go like so, and I am going to pop that up, and I'm actually going to double stack it here. There. And we'll put our, oops, I might have put that one too close. We'll put our string on. Where'd you go? It's hiding from me. Well, oh, right here. Were you guys yelling? Okay, so I've got that and that, so we'll go ahead and cut off a length and then make it a little bit wider, like so, and we'll pinch it together, put a piece of tear and tape on, this bow looks a little bit like it shouldn't be quite as long as the other one. So we'll put that on like so. And you don't have to peel off that piece on the tape either. You can just leave it. And then I'm going to move this dimensional, and I am going to put it right next to the string, so that I know I'm going to be in line, like so. So bring that's edge right to the edge if you want. It's your card. And We'll fix that right up and trim that off, and we have card number 3 done. Bring my tail in. And I'm going to bling these up at the end, so don't worry if they look a little naked yet. Okay, so this one has all these circles you punch out, and you don't need these circles for anything on this project, so throw them into your stash for extra doodads, because we have a lot of little stamps that say hello or hi, or this can be the center of a big flower even. And you can use the white side or the basic beige side. So throw those into your extras, not the garbage. And we need this one. Look at how cute with all the little birds. Reminds me of my Uplines logos. Alright, so we're going to put our dimensionals. And what I am going to do, I'm putting them right in the crossbars, because then I know that I will not have any trouble, and then down in the corner as well. Like so. That looks nice. We'll take those off. These are coming together really fast. And I didn't prep anything ahead of time. Wait till you see the box. It's just going to throw you for a loop. Okay, so like that, and like so. Isn't that cute how they strategically placed their circles? Okay, now I need this tag, and this has a little ruffle on one side, so I am going to make sure it goes that direction. And this says thanks so much, and let's see here. Oops, that says thinking of you. We'll do this one. Thanks so much. And right in the center. And this, it's hard to tell with the cursive if it's straight, but look at the printed part. That's how you tell if it's straight. But the nice thing about the curves are you don't care. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Thanks for popping on. It was lovely to see you. And then on the inside, let's see here. I am going to do thanks so much. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do you bring so much joy and laughter to my life again, because why not, right? It's a good one. All right. I've got some swap cards I've got to do. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I am going to get it all done. Oof. I got forced into my team swap by Miss Debbie. I got shamed. I'm just kidding. I love to participate in our team swaps, and you guys see the cards that we get from the swaps. Everybody does such nice work and such inspiration. I've used patterns from our team swaps in our team mystery stamping. And it's funny because I always say, you know, wonder, do you recognize your own design? Or did they wait until the end and say, hey, that was mine? Sometimes. All right, so that one wanted to twist, so I'm going to let it twist. I'll put that right over the top. My dimensionals, I'm going to put one right on top of the label there. And then one on the outside and the inside. And this one does not go right to the edge, so just leave a little bit showing, like so. Card number 4 is all ready to mail. All right, here's card number 5. This was my favorite card out of all of them. This is a Thinking of You. Let's stamp that. Thinking of You. I don't think there's a right or a wrong side. That's going to go right in the middle. And I touched my finger to the ink pad, so danger, danger. Whoops. That almost hit me. Almost hit my toe. Okay. Thinking of You, and then I'm going to say, friends are the family you choose for yourself. Love it. That means my family is very large because I do have a lot of friends that I care about. There. And the one thing about, you know, being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is you have so much opportunity to meet other people that have crafting in common with you, or maybe they live down the street from you and you didn't know them. And maybe they're the sister from another mother, you know, that you know, you feel like you've known them your whole life. So it's just such a community. And I really enjoy being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the reasons is because we get to pre-order. I love that perk. But another is just because I love being able to go to the events, and I wish they'd go back to doing some regionals because they were a little smaller and drivable. So hopefully when they announce the next one, it's in the Midwest or in the East Coast, somewhere that I could perhaps drive. They've been too far away. This next one's in California. Well, there's one in Las Vegas that I'm going to in November. And then in March, I'll go to the California one. Okay, so this is, I'm going to just make sure I had my stamping right. So I'm going to put this down. Whoops. And, okay, I think I got it. And let's see here, we got to punch out our flowers. So, oh, isn't that nice? It just is one flower that's going to go across the middle. Let's pop that up. I'm going to just leave that one there so that I make sure I get one right in the middle there, because this is going to go somehow like that. And that's okay if it's poking out, because we're going to have the greeting there too. Hi, Stephanie. I'm so happy that you're on. Do you have this kit stuff? It's the Handmade and Heartfelt. Okay, something like that. And where's my tag? Here it is. Here it is, right there, right there. Oh, so this makes it easy. We can just straddle this piece here and there. And we'll have that all done. Oops, I gotta put my string on. Oh, I probably should have done it before the flower even. Oh well. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. I think it's gonna work. All right, I just need a piece of tear and tape. That tape came off right on my finger. The backing did. There. All right, that was lucky. Lucky ducky. All right, so we'll put that right there and press down. And there's our last card. All right, so let's bling it up because these blings, this is fun. All right, so we'll start with this one, and I just want to get my take your pick tool. Put away our dimensionals. Okay, 3 of these. And one thing I did find with these is they want to come off the glue dot, so I rub them from the back first to make sure that they are stuck onto that glue dot. And then you can grab them. And then also give it a little push down when it's on your card. There, isn't that pretty? Yes, the card keeper kit is handmade and heartfelt. Okay, and the same thing with these. I'm going to just flip them over. Card keeper kit, it's got the box to organize your cards. Okay, so let's just put these on wherever makes you happy. And there. So that looks, see how much the little bit of bling adds to the card? So fun. Okay, and then this one gets the blue again. Oops. There. That one wants to twist, but that's all right. And, oh, I forgot a flower on this one. Here we go. Well. Okay, so I'm going to put my dimensional on the card. And then I will position this like so, right over it. Doesn't that look pretty? That added a lot. 1, 2. It has one right in the middle, but I don't want to do it there. I want to bring it up a little bit. I'm going to bring it up right on the other side of that one. These loops look a little funny because they're all spread out, but okay, if you want to twist and lay down, that would be good. Okay, and this one wanted to twist too. That's all right, as long as they twist kind of underneath where it's not showing. There. There's that one. The flower makes it look really pretty. Yes, I agree, Stephanie. I was really intrigued with the card box as well. So, okay, now this one I think really needs some blinging up because it's the plainest of them all. So I'm going to put 5 on. I am going for it. There, put 5 on that one. That makes it look a little nicer. Okay, so there's our cards. Let's show you the cards again. Let me get rid of all these backings here. And then we'll work on the box. And the box goes really fast because they provided all the parts with the adhesive already on them. So, okay, so we've got our cards. There. A little bit nice and neater. There. Pretty. That didn't take long. All right, so we've got these. Let's set those aside and we'll open our box. This is really worth the price. $32 and you get 10 cards. So that alone is $3 a card. And, you know, well worth it. With the envelopes. You know, envelopes cost $1 a piece now. So, all right, so you just expand your sides. And what I like about it is, see where they have the numbers inside? That's where the piece for the glue is going to go. So on this one, you can see on the bottom, it says number 3 is going to go there. So that's my side piece. So this bottom piece goes down first, like so. And then these come up, these little flaps. So let me get my adhesive off before I peel that off. Let's see if I can get that started. I did. Amazing. Okay, so you just want to make sure that it's flat on your table. You don't do it up in the air because you want to make sure that the bottom of the base is level. Then you can take your pick tool in there and get that started like so, and press that in. The same with this side. This 3M tape is absolutely amazing. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. And now we'll take, this is a side piece. That's that piece that's going to match up to the number 1s. So you fold them and fold them, and then it shows you how to fit them. So see how that's going up and that's going to go up too? So they're going to go in the box like so. Just like so. And it kind of lines up with the outside seam here. So, and then when you have them just right, they're going to cover exactly where that little number is. So let me see if I can grab it to get it started. Okay, now okay. I'm going to just use my bone folder and get in there. Give it a good press. And then this one, let's see here. Okay, there. I was trying to grab the tape. Kind of hard. Okay, so now I've got it lined up with the seam on the side. So this crossbar is straight on with that. And that glue piece is going to go right on top of it. And I'm going to use my bone folder again. Give it a good press. All right, so then the last two pieces is this piece here goes in the front, and then it tucks into there, and it makes like a little pen holder or something. So let me just, I'm going to take the tape off. I'm going to live dangerously. Okay, and put it in sideways. I've got my finger in the way. So there. And then this one too. That's going to go over the top through that little brace and come down past those inside seams right there. There we go. See? And you just want it straight and press. And I'm going to just use my bone folder inside real quick. All right, look at my nice box, you guys. So this is what I'm going to do with my box. I'm going to look at my perpetual calendar, and I'm going to say, oh, I have this person's birthday, that person's, here's an anniversary. These are all October cards. I'm going to put them in there. I've got my envelopes. And these cards are ready to mail. Then I can put my roll of stamps there, my pen to write the names with, and I can put my stamps here, and then I could say, oh, I've got some in early November too, so I'm going to just move those over to this side so that... Oh, Debbie, happy birthday today. I know. Oh my gosh, I'll have to throw you one of these. I make cards. I'm terrible though about getting them sent out, you guys. I can't lie about it. Okay, so that's what, and then you, like this side could be for bills. So this is nice enough to put right on your desk or the kitchen counter and just have the mail ready to go. So I gave my other kit to my mom because we have the same perpetual calendar, and this way we can organize our cards and say, the second half of September I have to mail out, and all of October. So I'm going to look on my calendar and put them here, and once they're ready to, like if I write them out, I can put them on this side with the stamp and they're ready to go. So if you didn't want to use them for cards or mail, you could also use them for your pieces. So say you're doing a bunch of cards and you've got your stack of envelopes, your card fronts, your bases, you know, everything you need, all your parts and pieces. And then you can assemble them that way. But I'm going to use them for my purpose because I need to have it right in front of my face so I can start sending my cards out on time. So, anyways, let me come back to you guys. See how you like that. So that was fun, huh? And it wasn't even an hour. And we got a box, 5 cards, a bunch of jibber jabber, and I do want to show you one more thing. Let me pop my hands down, the camera. So that was the Handmade and Heartfelt Kit. And don't forget that I'm having the Craft Your Happy Mail. This is an online class or in person. And so this is how they come packaged. They're ready to go. Everything's measured. Your embellishments are inside the envelopes for 3 cards with the envelopes. And as soon as the payment has been received, I'll send you the PDF, a color PDF. I think it's 5 pages. So, thanks. So, these are the beautiful cards that we're making in that class. There we go. Like so. And we're doing the envelopes too. So, for $24.95, which includes the shipping, you can order the kit to go. So, and then I'm also, anyone that orders $60 or more before any coupon, or after any coupons, $60 a product before shipping and handling, then you will get that for free. This Craft Your Happy Mail for free. So that's how you can earn it. Or you can come to my class in person. It'll be September 27th. And then the people in person pay $15 because they do a lot of their own die cutting. So in essence, your class is $18. I've done all the die cutting for you, and then we have the postage included. So I think it's a good deal. I think the cards are really pretty too. And I showed my mom and she thought they were very elegant looking. So if they pass my mom's test, then I think I got a good card, right? So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And oh, Stephanie, I think you're going to love that DSP. If you like blue, and there's just so many other patterns that are not holiday. So it's really a nice paper pack, really. So, and good luck on your surgery on Monday. So I will be thinking about you and am sending you loads of good energy. And let's see here. What else was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something else, but oh, my Whatnot auction will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm getting rid of some of my wooden stamps and my punches, old punches, new punches. They're not current stuff, but the newer design and the old whale tail ones. I have a whole laundry basket of those. And then wooden stamps. And some of them are pretty good, like Button Bear. Remember that one? So we can have some fun with that tomorrow night. So take care, everyone. Stephanie, you take care of yourself. Susie, keep on healing that foot. Debbie, happy birthday. Kim, thanks for popping on. I appreciate you always. And everyone else that's here that I wasn't able to leave a comment, I really appreciate you coming on tonight and having some fun crafting your stash with me. So I'll be back on Sunday, 10 a.m. for Craft Your Scrapbook fun. And then next week, Thursday night, for Craft Your Stash. Take care, everyone.